Morning folks, today we're going to take a quick look at a new coupling system I've decided to invest in. Now, whilst most people tend to stick with the traditional tension lock couplings, which obviously offer versatility and most rolling stock comes pre-fitted with them, they are not without issues. And what I found on my track work in particular is what would happen is over certain points, you've got the two tension lock couplings here, they'd be connected together like so, but what would happen is as the trucks and things went over points, sometimes this would happen. They would ride up over each other, and then when they got around the point, obviously they would try and straighten up and derail. So I got online, as you do, and I found a few recommendations for magnetic couplings. I thought these look pretty well, and I found these guys on eBay. The good thing about these magnets is they're not polarized, so they will connect either or either way. So there's no front or back, they just work. So if I just bring into shot the Clayton, you'll see there, look, we have the magnet attached there. Now these fit onto NEM couplings, but it's quite easy to convert a non-NEM coupling having piece of rolling stock. For example, this old Holmby piece here, this old VDA one, as you can see, it's still got the tension hoop on there. All I've done is use a little bit of hot glue to mount it on place, and as you can see, it works absolutely fine, no issue at all. And to disconnect it, you will literally just do this, easy. So the benefits of a system like this is obviously you don't have to mess about with coupling hooks and what have you. Now if you've got a small layout like me and all of your coupling and uncoupling is done manually, then certainly these are a very viable option. If you want to go down a automatic uncoupling route, then obviously you're going to have to stick with things like the KDs and what have you. But certainly for my operations and the way that I run things, it works very, very well. So if I just move the camera, you'll see what I mean. So it works with shunting very well. So let's bring the Clayton in again. And once it gets within range, it couples up nicely. And the magnets are quite strong as well. It will pull a decent rake. All of my rolling stock is weighted down with additional magnets. You see no issues there whatsoever, no derailing. Works pretty well. So shunting now becomes an absolute pleasure. No issues, no derailing. Easy. I don't have to worry about the tension up couplings fouling each other anymore. So it's much more pleasant experience now. On the Oakvale Goodyard section, I've got how much easier it makes things in terms of running and shunting and things. Not having to worry about coupling and mounting the curbs and what have you. It just makes things so much easier. Get that over there. Throw these points over. And even though I do prefer to run quite slowly, you can actually be quite bold with them now. As long as the rolling stock goes through on its own, we'll go through like this. Nice and simple, nice and easy. No issues. no derailing, no uncoupling, no entanglements. I've got to uncouple these two, so just literally a little bit of pressure and it's done. Then you move your locomotive away and that's it. Camera in handheld mode now. I'll just show you a bit more close up. Nice positive connection there. And around, these are your basic picot points. As you can see, there's a little bit of movement in there. It just makes things a lot easier in terms of being able to negotiate curves. It works really, really well. So, would I recommend them? Well, for £8 you get a pack of 5 sets of couplings, so you get essentially enough to put a coupling on each end of 5 pieces of rolling stock or a locomotive as well. Because I run mine all with detail at one end and couplings at the rear, I only need one for each locomotive, apart from of course on the Janus shunter, which has one at each end because duh, it's a shunter. So there we go. I think for £8 they're worth a try. Like I say, I haven't been paid off by these guys or whatever. These are just the first ones that I happen to try. I've seen the other ones and they're a bit more expensive. Whether or not they work any better, I honestly couldn't say. But it's just great for shunting because you can just disconnect them like this with that locomotive out of the way there, get out of the road. And you can just disconnect them at one end, move it round, and you can see that it still couples up. So that's really good, really versatile. Right folks, thanks for watching, stay safe. We're almost at 300 subscribers now, or we might have gone just over after this video gets published, so thank you very much, appreciate that. When we get to 500 there will be a little competition going, so if you want to share this video, share all the videos, share the channel, share the Facebook page, and there will be a contest soon. Cheers guys.